Here we are, Woodhaven Road, getting ready to explore the Franklin Mills Mall region. I don't call it the Philadelphia Mills. I'm not an asshole. This used to be a Mavis Tire. It went out of business. This is the, well, depending on how you look at it, that's the worst place for that rock to be, is in front of all this glass. That's bad. So this is in the northeast section of Philadelphia. It's a big mall area. Used to be a Toys R Us. Used to be a Carrefour. Who remembers Carrefour? This is going to be a journey, because not only are we going to do outside the mall, but we're going to do inside the mall. This is good. But call the kids, wake the neighbors. I think I said that backwards. Oh, let's go inside. Scary. There it is. It's like a tropical paradise. There's the dumpster. I always wonder about stores and the dumpster that stays at the property. Like, doesn't Waste Management want their dumpster back? How long has it been here? Okay. All right, now, this is going to be a difficult video, because usually, I'll show you, I strap my camera to my bag right here, and then I just, a little clamp, and then I just do a little scoot, and my shoulder does all the camera work. But I forgot the piece to put into here, so this is going to be hand or what the hell? What makes that noise? And whatever it is, how do we eradicate it? Speaking of eradicate, this used to be a Toys R Us, and then it became a Lomax carpet. Oh, there they are. Power washing the carpet store. Yeah, oh, Toys R Us. Maybe I'll talk about all the jobs I've had. I worked for Toys R Us for a little bit, and I was also a sales rep for a toy company. I've had over 60 jobs in my lifetime. I've talked about this before. I just, whenever I work at a place and I feel like they did me dirty, I can't forgive. Can't forgive, can't forget. So, I used to work for Toys R Us. I used to work for Spin Master. That Toys R Us was pretty cool. They had some nice people who worked there. So this is the Walmart at the Franklin Mills Mall. It's a pretty, it's not that bad. It's probably, it's okay. I don't like going here. They you know what they depend on too much? Self-checkout. Walmart went from having no cashiers, and then they said, you know what, we're not going to hire cashiers. We're just going to make everybody do their own. I have a friend who works in retail, like a high-end retail store, and he's like, yeah, they figure with the self-checkout, they lose about $1 million, like, a year. I don't know what chain it was. Hello, friend. Oh, gotta back up. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, gotta wait. Oh, he's backing up still. Boy, he's gonna hit this old lady. Yeah. Yeah, backing up isn't gonna make her hurry. You think she's gonna get in there? Yeah, Jesus, right? Why is he making all that noise? Honking at an old lady, nonetheless. Oh, I hate people. Ice baby. Probably one of the worst people who ever exist. I hate horn honkers. No need to honk the horn. What a hashtag dick. So this is the Walmart. We're going to go past the Walmart. Now the Walmart used to be attached to the mall. It used to be called Boscov's, Ports of the World, Dave & Barry's. It was many things. They all closed. Now I'm going to be walking in the mall with my scooter. I don't imagine there being many people in here today. And if they tell me to get out because I'm on my scooter, I'll just leave. Who cares, right? It's the dead mall. Is it a dead mall? That's the question. That's the survey. I need your opinion. You need to watch this part of the video. I need to know, is it a dead mall? By God. The first impression is very important, they say. And when you walk in and you see a vacant store in a dark hallway, I don't know, not a good sign. I remember one time, I used to work in this mall, and one time I needed to get a bus ride home. And I'm talking a lot because there's music. Or you know what I'll do? Instead of talking a lot, I'll speed this up a tick. So this is going to be a little edited.
So one day I worked at this mall and I needed to take a bus ride home. So instead of asking people how to borrow $1 or $2, I just walked around the mall finding shopping carts to return to make money because I was too afraid to not beg, but to ask a friend to borrow $1. Next day I went to work and I told my friend that story and she was like, you should have just asked me to give you $1. I wouldn't even have thought about it. Yeah, so this cavernous abyss, this used to be all retail spaces. That movie theater is only open like random hours. No, not random hours, but like, I don't think they open until a bit later in the day. This was an FYE, used to be a wall. Closed down recently. My friend had a wrestling t-shirt stand somewhere right around here. Back when The Rock first became like the solo Rock after he left the Nation of Domination. I was out here, I was trying to get a Rock t-shirt. And then there was a shoplifter who left FYE, and I chased him down. And the manager of the FYE gave me a free CD, Third Eye Blind. That's the CD I went with. This is one really big vacant store. History being made. The longest tenured store in the mall, I think, was the Nestle store. And they were just recently changed names to the Great American Cookies. Definitely different people working. It was always the same Indian guy whenever I was there. This is the food court at the Franklin Mills Mall. 2023. Charlie's Feet cheesesteaks, they're okay. And you got Popeyes, right? Sbarro's. I don't understand how that place ever stayed. Who is buying this pizza? I'm walking around this food court right now. I don't see one person with a Sbarro's. If you're gonna go to a spot, go to my man at little Tokyo. He's a good dude. He gives out free samples. And here's Hala food. Old Navy's been here for a while. So I used to work in this mall in 1995, the summer of 95. I worked at this mall. I worked at a place called the Fudgery. Hold on, pause. Oh my God, do you believe it's this time of year already? Halloween, Spirit, what's it called? Spirit Halloween? Oh boy. It's not open yet. Oh, now open.
If you like this stuff, you should check out the YouTube channel, Tampa J. He's visited all these. But it goes on for a long time. All right, we got it. Yeah, I just don't know who buys this. You're a lunatic. Oh, this is great. Look at this. Hey, Jen, let's get this. There's bowling pins? It's the best. Let's just do a few more. Oh, shit. Yeah, I guess. There's another one. There's another creepy big ass clown. Wow. $400. That could be yours. We got another one. All right, we'll do one more. What happened to... that's horrible. What happened to the Monster Mash? Nobody sings the Monster Mash anymore. Right? And we got this freak here. Poor George. Okay, we get it. We get it. You're screaming. This is good. I can get this Halloween video out of the way, and then I don't have to, you know, do with the, like, every YouTuber I think is mandatory to make a video at Spirit Halloween. I don't know if you've seen the contract we signed, but we all have to do this. And I like to get it out of the way as quickly as possible, because honestly, after a while, these things don't work. They just fall apart. Yeah. Where do you store it? Hey, hon, go up in the attic. Get that creepy doll with the long fingernails. Salad fingers. All right. That's what I have to think about. Oh. See, this is good. I like this. This is good. Happy Halloween. There's... Wow. Okay, that's great. Fantastic. Oh, look at this thing. Oh, okay. Meatloaf, bat out of hell. Let's go. That one scared the shit out of me. I would go with this one. Okay, whatever.
You are now mine for all time. Together, we shall roam among the living.
Wow.
And find our next victim.
Wow, the whole plot. Is that all it says? Does it say more than that?
Don't be afraid.
Oh, okay.
Your time has come. Join me now and forever.
Join me, shall you? Okay. All right, I think we got it, right? Let's see if salad fingers. All right, well, happy Halloween. Let's see if you do anything else the second time. Nope. All right, happy Halloween, Michael Myers or Leatherface or whoever you are. I mentioned I don't like Halloween. Not a big fan of the Halloween.
All right, so we're a quarter through the mall. This mall, just so you know, if you were flying a drone above this mall, the mall itself looks like a lightning bolt because it used to be named the Franklin Mills, named after Ben Franklin. And They changed the name a few years ago. All the malls in Philadelphia, they're all like kind of losing their what used to be their charm, and they're going for like this sterile existence of white hallways where it used to have like a 90s feel. And I guess you don't want to be dated, but I think that's somewhat of the charm. Because if every mall looks sterile and the same, I don't think any mall is special. Uh-oh. No. Okay. I thought the corner thing closed. This has been here for a long time, too. This is when I first started smoking. I would buy my cigarettes here. How exciting. Back when I quit smoking when cigarettes were $3. I think cigarettes now in Philadelphia go for $12 a pack. It used to be a great place. You could get fake ID, cigarettes. There was a state store, a liquor store across the street. You get hooch. So I used to work here when I was like 19. Pretty much when I was 19, every job I had, all of them were in this mall. And, well, I forget what I was talking about. I'm sorry. There's so many people. I'm like, I usually don't pay attention to myself talking to myself. Because I put an earbud in my ear so it looks like I'm on the phone. But I forgot the earbud, so now I'm talking to myself. There we are. Oh, shit. Alright, you see the, oh, this might be something. Never mind. Alright, so we're at the halfway point of the mall. And this is where I had most of my jobs. I worked right here in this court. Coming up to this section here is the Fudgery. It's now a Cinnabon, but it used to be called the Fudgery. I believe it was owned by the Hilton family. I worked for Paris Hilton. And so I used to sit here, make fudge, sing songs, dance. Good times. Matter of fact, when I had to audition to get the job. And somehow I got it, even though I can't sing. So then you go across the street here, Spencer's used to be Babbage's, which used to be like GameStop. So I worked at Babbage's, and then next to Babbage's was American Tourister, which was a luggage store. So I quit the Fudgery because they weren't doing anything. I worked there for a month, and how dare they not promote me. And then I went to Babbage's, but they paid minimum wage. And then the luggage guy paid me, I think it was like $9 an hour, and I was a key holder, and that began, that's a nice way. And that began my wonderful career in retail management. There used to be a giant Ben Franklin head, probably would hang right about here. And it was like a clock, and every hour on the hour, the Ben Franklin clock, Ben Franklin would, his head would like, his neck would detach from his head, and this little band would march around his head. They used to have mascots. Amos the Mouse would come in and walk around the mall. And one time, me and my buddies, we were camping out for Howard Stern's autograph for Miss America, and we were there for 3 days, and we were drinking for 3 days. And my boss at the luggage spot, he wanted me to get his book autograph. That's how I got to take the 3 days off in a row. And when we went back to the mall, we were a little drunk, and Amos the Clown touched my buddy, and my buddy punched Amos the Clown, and we had to like run. It was horrible. Bad times at the Franklin Mills Mall. Okay. This is exciting. I'll tell you what, the mall's pretty, what the hell is today? Wednesday? The mall's pretty popping. This is the most busy, oh, you know what? Back to school. We're going back to school to teach my dad I'm not no fool. Got my boots tied tight. I hope I don't get in a fight. Oh, back to school. But they got the music blasted in here. That's a big kiosk. This is probably the biggest kiosk in the mall. Is anybody paying attention to the dead mall part? Like, if you notice, you know, one way you can tell a mall is kind of on the decline is when they have brands like like they have independent stores. I think most malls want to be filled up with, like, you know, Nike and Reebok stores. How exciting is this? Look at this beautiful dress. How fantastic. You can buy this here. Not at Saks Fifth Avenue, but at the store across the street from it. Uh-oh. Shut down, shut down. I couldn't, you know what, this might be I've been here at Christmas time and it wasn't this busy. How exciting. There's the Skechers store. It's been here for a long time, too. Back in the day, they used to have, like, this weird, where these lights are, they would have, like, I don't know if it was here or at the other end of the mall. They have, like, all these TVs, and, like, I had, like, stadium seating or Coliseum seating, and they would play commercials to, TV shows. I remember they would always play commercials for Seinfeld when I worked here. And then they would play music videos. I think it was called Mills TV. And one of their campaigns was spaving. Come to the Franklin Mills Mall and spave, which is shopping and saving at the same time. I still use spaving. I use spaving a lot. This Turn 7 store, I went in here right before I went to Florida. And I got some great clothes. And I think what this place is when Target can't sell their clearance stuff, it goes here, and it's remarkably cheap. Spaving. You spave at Turn 7. I don't like the security guard who works there, but other than that, it's fine. Alright, well, this is exciting. This is just like, yeah, see, everything's like, and then also, back in the day, if you would not open your store one time, like there were some stores that had product, but they're not open. Some stores don't open until the weekends. You would get like a fine, but now they're so, they need tenants so bad, I don't think that's even a penalty. All right. There it is, Bath and Body Works. Always smells good at Bath and Body Works. And that's it. We're at the end of the mall. That was a pretty fantastic walk. This was where the old food court used to be. And now, it's just a cookie stand. And I think they got some Jamaican food over here now. Used to be an Arby's. I would always come here for Arby's. One time in the 90s, they were filming an infomercial for a, what do they call it? What was that lady's name? It was like a psychic. So one time in the middle of the mall, they were doing psychic commercials, and you got to do the phone call for free. And then they would have the reporter come over to you and say, what happened in your thing? And I remember I think my buddy like fake proposed to his girlfriend. It was all bullshit, and we didn't make it on the commercial. There it is, Sam Ash. Yeah, I mean, if you look at this end of the mall, absolutely nothing. Besides a very loud sound system. Behind this wall is like another another few hundred yards of mall. Used to be a Sims, a clothing store. And there used to be a Farmore, which was like a big drugstore. And then right now, you go here. I think Dave & Buster's might actually, the bowling alley might be part of Sims. But this is Dave & Buster's. It's like a arcade bar restaurant. I used to go there and watch, they used to do a radio show every week. The A.J. Feely radio show with Anthony Gargano. I would go every week to that. It would just be me, my buddy Dan. Coach Al was there, and yeah. So that's it. All right, back to regular speed.
This is good because it gets me through one end of the mall to the other end of the mall. And I can show you did you wake the neighbors? I don't think you did. And how exactly do you wake the neighbors? Let me know in the comments below. So yeah, this whole place used to be Liberty Bell Racetrack, I believe. Used to be a racetrack. I'm pretty sure it was called Liberty Bell Park. Something like that. And then they got rid of the racetrack. And now there's a racetrack not too far from here in Ben Salem, part of Parks Casino. There's a Sam's Club. Tires Plus over here. Oh, there was a big robbery that happened right in this area. There was a lot of trucks that park overnight. And this was a really big story. I don't know why I think 95 collapsed, so I couldn't, there was other things to cover. But so there was these trucks, they park here overnight, and some of them, they don't even have like the front end of the truck. What's that called? The tractor. They don't have the truck to pull it. It's just a parked truck. And so somebody broke into one of these trucks, and like this truck here. Now, it wasn't exactly this truck, but somebody broke into one of the trucks, and there was $500,000 in dimes. That had to be an inside job. How do you know to rob that truck, right? And then what do you do with all those dimes? I mean, you gotta sit on that for a long time. And then I just think what Coinstar does, they just been watching all the Coinstars in the area. Yeah, some crimes, I don't know. Some crimes aren't worth the work. There's a lot of work in getting rid of. I think they stole a ton of dimes. Like a weight ton, not 2,000 dimes, like a weight. This used to be the old movie theater. Saw private parts here. Saw the movie 7 here. Saw Mallrats here. Mallrats, if you saw the movie Mallrats, Kevin Smith movie, sequel to Clerks, it had one of those 3D posters hanging in the lobby here. And I'm colorblind, and I can't read those 3D posters. And there was like a poster with Silent Bob and Jay, and I had my friend, I was like, oh, what the hell does this poster say? And they said, it says Mallrats is coming soon. So this is where I saw Mallrats. There used to be the box office, private parts, opening night, saw it. I mean, I was in the movie Private Parts. I was an extra. I was in the AC/DC. I was in the crowd, but you can actually see me. And then there's also a music video from a scene from the music video Pornos for Pyros. There's a song called Hard Charger, and I am also in the very end of that video. I'm waving a towel so I could stick out. And I did. I got to stick out because I was waving that stupid towel. And so yeah, I was on the set of the Private Parts movie for, I would say 3 or 4 days. Got makeup done and everything. Good times. Hanging out with Howard, Baba Booey, Jackie. This is the LA Fitness. That's been here for a while. Over here is a car wash. Oh, what was at the Sam's Club before? I forget. Occasionally, because this part of the parking lot doesn't get used, they'll have events happen in this parking lot. So there'll be like a circus or a Christmas light show, and they're neat. You can drive by. There is Tires Plus. I had a friend who worked at Tires Plus, and it was the best thing in the world because he was like a really good friend, so I knew he wasn't dicking me around, and he would tell me if I had any problems with my car, and then he quit. And ever since then, I've had nothing but problems with mechanics. And there it is, the other side. Right there, that's the mall where we were at. Dave & Buster's is the arcade. We're going to explore this side of the mall. K-Pot. I think this used to be a TGI Fridays or a Bennigan. This is the fun part where we play the used to be game. I used to go when I would go to Tires Plus to get my car done, I would get something to eat at Bennigan's, and then I would maybe go to Dave & Buster's and bowl, or it was the best day in the world. I loved getting my car inspected. Now I hate it. Now it keeps me up at night. Here's the Sam's Club gas station. Sam's Club's gas is usually a few cents cheaper than most gas stations in the area, but you got to be a member of Sam's Club to use their gas station. Right here, this used to be, we were really doing a fantastic version of the used to be game. Used to be Bugaboo Creek. My kids, when they were little, we used to go here as a family. My kids loved it. They had it was like a decent restaurant, but it was like family themed, and they had like talking mooses. It's kind of like a, what's that place called? Rainforest Cafe for hunters. You know, a bunch of dead shit everywhere, and they talk. And now it's a doctor's office. That's what happened to a lot of the retail space everywhere. I think that's happening all across America. Retail slowly dying. Everybody's doing it online. And there it is, the Philadelphia Mills. You say that to me. You say that to me in my face, I'll tell you to get out of my face. I don't want to talk to you. You're not my friend. My friends don't say Philadelphia Mills. They say Franklin Mills. It's the Philadelphia Marketplace. So I guess Simon, I think, is the name of the mall company. I guess they own all this place. There you go. No better business than a pop-up table business in the middle of a parking lot in front of a thrift store. That's what I say. That's a business model I trust. So yeah, that's 2nd Ave. That's actually one of my favorite thrift stores in the city. Well, sometimes you get lucky in there. Sometimes, but they got kind of crazy with their records. I think their records are like $4 now. So now they're going to be stuck with all the Perry Como and Barbra Streisand albums that nobody buys. Yeah, I don't know what the hell this is. This is all like vacant space. Coast Guard recruiting's right here. Yeah, it's all empty space. Nothing going on here. Right? It's kind of weird. Like it just goes from a mall to like this abandoned place. But there are businesses open. You got the Retro Fitness down there. There's a Dollar Tree. Uh-oh. It will not be opening. Uh-oh. It's not opening. Tantini. A tanning bar. That's actually a brilliant idea. I'm a big fan of the Tantini. That church that used to be a movie theater, I heard that was actually part of the city of Bensalem. And the city of Bensalem didn't want to waste their police force on that mall. So they gave like a few, I think that 200 yards of space, they gave that to the city. So they didn't have to waste their police force on shit going on at the movie theater. Back in the day when I was growing up, there was always a person who would be at this island begging for money, and they shook. They had like a horrible syndrome where their body just shook. And they would stand there all day, every day, begging for money. I always wonder what happened to him. Me and my friends named the guy Shakes. Hey, I gave Shakes a few dollars. I never knew what happened. Yeah, we always wonder, like, what's wrong with Shakes? And then we would think of jobs that we could give Shakes. Like, he could work as a paint can shaker. Horrible jokes, but jokes that we were children, that we said, and for some reason I repeated them on the internet. I don't think Shakes is watching. And if you are, how you doing, Shakes? Thanks for watching. You got a little bit of no good nickery going on. You got some homeless people camping out. This used to be a Pathmark. Now it's this really big car wash. It's crazy. Oh, you know, I want to check out the prices here. Hello, friend. See, unnecessary honking. No need for honking. I just bought a car a few months ago, and it's white. And I've washed it 3 times in like 5 months. And I think this place has monthly memberships. Okay, yeah, you get $25 a month. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. It's not worth $25 a month. You get it there. Oh well. Here we are. This used to be the lawn and garden section of the Walmart. Over here used to be the Walmart. Before it was Walmart, it was Carrefour. Carrefour was a company out of France. And the stores were so big that the employees would wear roller skates. So if you wanted, like, let's say you go to the cashier and you go, oh, I wanted to get 2% milk. I got whole milk. Let me go back and return it and switch it out. The lady at the store would say, no, we got somebody. They would give them the milk, and then they would go exchange the half gallon of milk. This is a fantastic wedding place. If you want to get married at a place that resembles a miniature golf course, may I recommend whatever the place this is. These are all little independent shops. Yeah, this U-Haul, I think this U-Haul used to be Walmart, the whole store. It's now just one big storage facility. Yeah, Snapbox Storage, that used to be a Walmart. It's pretty cool to see what it's like inside there. Then you got Dick's, the warehouse. That's where they got... You think it would be cheap. This is ridiculous. Listen. Dick's Sporting Goods only. You jerk-offs. Look how big this parking lot is. He's worried about 8 spaces. There's a pool hall. And I think the pool hall used to be a video game place not too long ago. And small changes. I make this video at least twice a year. An update of the Franklin Mills Mall. Back there is a Raymore and Flanagan. That's a furniture store. Just so you know, I used to be a dirty mattress salesman. And if you ever buy a mattress at Mattress Firm, just know you can haggle about 40% off that sticker price. Just say, my uncle works in the mattress company. He told me I could do this. If you don't want to do it with me, I'll go to another mattress store. I'll find you might have to go to a few stores. All right, just did a quick update, checked on the batteries. We're going to wrap this up. There it is, the Marshall Home Goods. This is the bus stop. Boy, there used to be a thing where they would provide shade. Now they say no shade. Stand here and bake in the sun. There you are. Ooh, hashtag piss. That's because people wait for the bus there. Well, listen, if you like this video, don't be a clown. I'm looking at that picture, that's why I said that. Don't be a clown, hit the subscribe button. And while you're at it, hit the like button too. I don't care, just whatever. Subscribe. I'd rather you subscribe. This guy, tell me this guy doesn't work for Spirit Halloween. You know he does. Look at this guy's car. Right? Meant for the job. He was meant for the job. Right next to the Spirit Halloween. Oh, he's got a skeleton in his car? Yeah. They say if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. And my friend here does not work. He lives in the Halloween world. Oh, subscribe, like, I got t-shirts. You want to buy a t-shirt? I got a Here We Are t-shirt. I got the Philly Captain Ring the Bell t-shirt. You know, all that fun stuff. I got, what else? Oh, if you want to, I do live streams occasionally. So click the join button. And you get access to all my live streams. I don't leave them up for a long time. I just leave them up for a little bit. And what else? Nah, I was going to say, nah, I'm not going to say it. Oh, what's this? We got the state police. Ooh. Pennsylvania State Constable. Does that mean they get to park there like that? Oh, I didn't know the state constable gets to park there like that. One day I'm going to be a constable. I'm going to park anywhere the hell I want. The hell's a constable? That's the is that the guy that walks around with the bell and yells? By the way, this is bonus bullshit. Whenever I say the wrap up at the end, don't leave. There's always a little bit more.